What is the purpose of life, and how can it be achieved? Reflect deeply, as there is no ultimate goal. Life is its own goal, a rich and vibrant existence woven with the moments of now. There is nothing outside of life that you have to achieve. Every achievement, every conquest, is merely the projection of the ego, a fleeting shadow on the stage of existence. Consider this: what you achieve does not matter, whether it be money, power, or knowledge. These in no way will give you the essence of life. In fact, by dedicating yourself to conquering power, money, prestige, or any other ambition, you are losing your life, sacrificing your precious moments. You engage in foolish things, and meanwhile life, in its beauty and mystery, slips through your hands like fine grains of sand. You will only realize this at the moment of death, with a shock that shakes the soul. I was so focused on trying to achieve the goal of life that I forgot to live life itself. The goal is a mirage, always in the future, and life is always here and now, breathing and pulsing in every cell of your being. The goal is always distant, a bright star on the horizon, while life is this exact moment full of possibilities and beauty. Trying to reach an elusive future, you will lose the present, which is the true gift. You don't need to strive to achieve life. You are already here, breathing, feeling, living. Ask yourself what really matters. Dead people may have goals, but living people have the opportunity to simply live. If you want goals to achieve, think again: the grave is the place for eternal goals and infinite rest. Lie down in the grave if you wish only to rest, but if you choose to live, then breathe deeply. Embrace each moment and allow yourself to dance with life, not against it. Consider the story of a husband, commonly a submissive husband. Everyone understands if you venture to be a husband, you will soon find the fate of being submissive. This is the natural path that many follow, a path paved by power dynamics and tradition. This submissive husband, the character of our story, met his end and left this world. Upon his departure, his wife, perhaps moved by love, pain, or simply tradition, ordered a beautiful tomb for him, adorning it with his name in golden letters and the words "Rest in peace." However, the twists of fate are often unexpected and ironic. When the husband's will was opened, it was revealed that he had donated all his fortune, money, land, house, everything he owned, to charitable institutions. Nothing was left for the wife. This was his silent revenge, a final act of rebellion from a man who could only avenge himself after his death. Imagine his life, possibly filled with daily small defeats, now culminating in an act of posthumous freedom. Upon hearing the will, the wife, stirred by a mix of emotions, rushed to the craftsman who was meticulously carving the marble tomb. She insisted that he add a few more words and epilogue to the narrative of their shared life. The craftsman, already satisfied with his work, hesitated, but the wife was unyielding in her determination. "It wasn't enough before I knew your last wish," she said. "Now, rest in peace until I arrive at a touch of humor, perhaps, or a promise of a future reunion, and who could say?" In this story, there is a lesson about the time we have to rest and the goals we pursue. In the grave, you can imagine all kinds of goals, as you will not be losing anything. You are already dead. But while you are alive, why hold on to latent revenges or posthumous power plays? Be a little candor to yourself. Live while you are alive. Open yourself to live intensely and fully, not as a mere spectator of your own existence, but as the author of each moment. Forget the mirages of goals and achievements that are always just a bit further, always on the unreachable horizon. There is no goal anywhere. Existence is not moving towards some defined target, and that's good. Because if there were a final goal, and if by some chance we reached it, what would remain? The end of existence would be a meaningless conclusion, a finish line for a race that nobody really wants to end. The beauty of life lies in its own continuity, in the constant flow of experiences, learnings, and livings. Life is not a series of milestones to be achieved, but a path to be walked with awareness, joy, and appreciation. While you are alive, be kinder to yourself, live intensely and fully, not with the rush of someone afraid of losing something, but with the tranquility of someone who knows that each moment is precious and unique. The importance of living a little warmer, more intensely, more truthfully. This is the essence of my religion, the message I wish to leave. Live fully without goals that divert you from the true treasure of existence, which is life itself. Consider again the idea that there is no definitive goal in life. This concept may seem challenging or even liberating, depending on your perspective. By abandoning the incessant pursuit of a final goal, you open yourself to a deeper truth. Life is an end in itself, a constant unfolding of experiences, relationships, and learnings. Each moment is an opportunity to be fully present, to actively participate in the spectacle of existence. Instead of fixing your gaze on the distant horizon of someday, why not look around and appreciate the now? Life is not a race towards a finish line, it is more a dance, a song, a work of art being constantly created. Each breath, each heartbeat is a note in this melody. Instead of getting lost in ambitions and projections, find yourself in the simplicity and richness of the present. Trees do not strive to grow, they simply grow. Birds do not worry about tomorrow's flight, they fly. Similarly, you can live with serene presence and joy, joyful acceptance of the journey that is life. Returning to the story of the submissive husband and his last revenge, let's think about the nature of revenge and rest. Revenge is often seen as an act of restoring balance, a payment for grievances suffered. But in the end, does it really bring relief, or just perpetuate a cycle of pain and resentment? True peace comes not from settling the accounts of the past, but from freeing yourself from them. Instead of focusing on what was done against you, redirect your attention and energy to building a life that resonates with who you really are. And what about rest in the context of the story? Rest is literally represented as eternal rest in the grave. However, rest is also a vital component of active life. It is not just a pause between activities, but an integral part of the human experience. Resting does not mean giving up or surrendering, but recharging, reflecting, and rejuvenating. It is in the quiet and calm that we often find our greatest strength and wisdom. Finally, when reflecting on the mantra of living a little warmer, it is important to recognize that living intensely does not mean constantly seeking extremes or strong emotions. Living intensely is to be fully engaged with life, with all its highs and lows, its joys and sorrows. It is to embrace each experience as a precious opportunity for growth and learning. It is to love, suffer, laugh, cry, create, and destroy with your whole being. And as you live, remember that there is no need to postpone gratitude, compassion, love, or joy for some hypothetical future. These are gifts that you can give to yourself and others right now. Each day is a new canvas ready to receive the painting of your life. With each stroke of choices and actions, you create the picture that is your existence. So why not make that painting something vibrant, something that reflects the depth and richness of the being that you are?